Okay, so I'm just diving in here. Uh, my big plan for all this. Hello, this is Pastor Cam. Happy to see you here on this wonderful Sunday. I decided that today I'm going to be starting a journey through every single game in the Nintendo Switch Online catalog. Doesn't mean I'm going to beat all of them. It just means I'm going to attempt to play them all. How am I going to do? Who knows? So I figured I would start with one that I actually know. So, in case you're wondering what it is we're going to be trying out here today, boom! We are going to be starting out with Pro Wrestling because it's an epic game. So, here's my basic plan for this. We are going to give this a go. I'm going to try to let you know how to play the game. Some of these games I will know. Some of them, no. Not something that I have not played everything in here, and some of these it's been a long time since I have played. So, got our controller ready. Let's go ahead and we are going to switch our layout here. Alright. So we are going to give this a go here. I will be playing as Starman because I always have. I, I just, I mean, yeah, because he's awesome. Alright, so first we're just going to run through this. You've got some basic controls, as with any Nintendo game. So, B is punch. Not the most effective of moves. Then we've also got a kick with A. A much more effective move, but slower. You can also double tap your direction to run. I like Starman because he has this flying cross chop with A. You can also hit B and fly at somebody with a knee. You can also hold a direction. So here's the thing. To grapple with people, you run into them. There he went for pile driver and missed. So one of the big things about this is that you can do all sorts of moves when you grapple with people. You can hold a direction and tap B, and you'll throw people. You can also do different moves depending which direction, which button you hit. If you don't hold a direction at all, you can do that throw with B. Pick people up using B. You can also pin people with A. If you're feeling really daring, you can hold a direction and a grapple and tap A. There we've got that side suplex going on. You can climb up in the corner and launch an attack. You can also throw people out of the ring. Now, this technique is used in the main speedrun of the game, because if you see down here, see that timer? If that gets to 20, you win. Using my down A kick, and we have won our first match. So you have a couple options. You can win by pinning somebody. You can win by ring out. Those are the two best ways to actually win. And then you're going to try to get your belt, and then you'll be defending your belt. Now, there are a couple of moves we have not shown off yet, because there are moves that you cannot do until you wear your enemy out. One of those is the suplex. So, you can do that one anytime, but if you try to use up A will not always do that. If you have not worn out your opponent, they will end up hurting you instead. You can also use this if you want to take your opponent out of the ring. You get them close enough to the ropes. Out they go. Run and tap both buttons at once, and you fly out of the ring. Pretty easy. I'm hiding. Oh wow, he was way... Wow. He was out a lot longer than I expected. And so you can do pretty well. And there's all sorts of different wrestlers. Every wrestler has their own moveset. That comes into play very much because it will change what you do. Like, I do not have a pile driver because my down A is my special kick. So I do that instead of pile driver. I also don't clothesline people because I have my flying cross chop. Some of the people in this game have really, really easy to use moves. Some of them are a lot trickier. I'll try to go through them before I try to beat the game. So after this matchup here, we'll go exploring all the different characters. Oh, and now I'm out. You get up a lot faster when you still have energy. And you really can't... You know what? We'll try to... Hey, get back here. So you see, if I leave him out here... Now, see, the strategy then is that if you want to be fast, you do that. Now, of course, there are categories that's not allowed in. The categories that we will be giving a try today will be the any percent where ring out is allowed, full game, and the no ring out. So no count out version. We'll try both and see how we do with that. So we're going to reset the game, and I'm going to try to show you each player. Hopefully I can do their special moves. I'm not the best at this. 30 years playing as Starman, and I'm a little rusty on everyone else. Fighter Hayabusa. Usual clothesline. Usual knee. Usual pile driver. So far, nothing spectacular until you get below people. You kick them in the head. It is a back brain kick. That is the most I have hit with that kick in a long time. Yep, and he is not worn out enough to suplex yet. Yeah, it's easy to miss that kick. And the moment you do, you are just falling on the ground. But when you do hit it, it's impressive. I now have the ability to pile drive, which means I should also have the ability to suplex. Now, I don't know if Fighter Hayabusa has 2 specials. I only know of the back brain kick. So we can always let the demo play, and that should tell us something about it. Hitting that kick is something that takes practice. Because you have to be sort of just below the person and lined up just right to where when they get up, you kick them in the head. Just, I mean, that's it. You just kick them in the head. See, Fighter Hayabusa, back brain kick. Literally kicks you in the back of the head. Somersault kick, flying cross chop. Mongolian chop and karate kick. King Karn has a very odd moveset. Giant Panther, Iron Claw, and Headbutt. His are actually a lot easier to do than a lot of other players. The Piranha Bite and the Outlaw Choke. My little brother used to use those all the time. Oldest brother, Backbreaker. King Slender actually is pretty decent to play as. You can really play as anyone in this game. So we'll show off. Let's see here. We'll show off King Karn here. That's the kick. And that's the chop. So all of his moves are otherwise pretty much standard. I will say he is probably my least favorite fighter. Giant Panther, my older brother. Always Giant Panther. He's got your standard punch, kick, clothesline, boot. Oops. That was supposed to be a left-right. Oh, come on. They are handing me my butt now. There is our first Iron Claw. And the headbutt. So we do not have a pile driver. We do not have a side suplex. But it also means that we don't have a restriction keeping us from doing that down A move. So we can do that down A and that left or right A. Ooh. That's going to hurt. The Amazon, if I remember correctly, has about the same type of setup. You'll notice a lot of your wrestlers have the same basic skill set. Yep, basically, we just chomped his head. I did not mean to pin him there. You can tap buttons to get out of running. Yep, there's the choke. We are. This is your main heel right here. He is not meant to be a good guy. I mean, he laughs. Got to give him credit for that. And so, like a lot of players here, your left A and your down A are your specials. And that. I mean, so, if you want to look like you're just taking a bite out of somebody's head, that's the way to do it right there. Yes. Yeah, you just clobber him. King Slender. He's the champion! Okay, so you will actually fight him for the belt. King Slender fights a lot like Fighter Hayabusa here. You might notice that they even look quite similar. I don't remember how to do his. Oh, okay, okay. So that's not something that I've been doing with most wrestlers. Uh, A without a direction. And you get his backbreaker. So, because of that, it does mean that though he only gets one, Hayabusa and Slender both do have a wide range of other moves because of the fact that King Slender's backbreaker is an extra move. It does not take up the controls where he would normally have a different move. And so if you like a wide variety of play, that may be the way to go. You know, I'm curious here. Because maybe we'll do a short run of this instead. Let's just take a look here. Any percent one loop. Okay, small leaderboard. Allows countouts. So, let's get ourselves set up for this. Okay. There we are. Alright, now we're going to try this with ring outs. Alright. Are you ready? I'm going to try to time this. Basically, I'm going to do the split every time that it says that I have. Every time the screen transitions out of the ring. So we're going to do this as Starman, because I might do it as another player once I'm good. So 3, 2, 1, let's jam. And got a couple options here. I can throw him out, he can throw me out. So the strategy here is I'm going to see if I can get him to come all the way up here. And hopefully I don't curse myself. Oh, by doing that. Ah, yeah. So we're going to have a terrible time on this one. That was also bad. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, so we'll give that another try here. Yeah, that can happen if you're not careful. And, yeah, I definitely am rusty. You can do this super fast. So that is one of the things. Is if the faster you can get out of the ring, you know, if I can get him to throw me, that would be fantastic instead of no, the safer bet is just to come down here. That might be enough. Oh. Barely. Barely. trick is, don't let that happen. Do that. Oh, and don't let it happen to you. That may be the end of that run. Yep. Three, two, one, let's jam. Oh, we're too far down. No, no, no. Okay, I think I might have fixed it. Let's find out. Three, two, one, let's jam. Oh, yeah, fall on my face. Okay, that was cutting it close, but we're learning. We're learning the game. So, I think I'm about done for today's attempts. But we'll see if we can at least get a PB to work with. So that we have something to work with in the future. Like I said, we got some time to shave, and if we can get the belt, then we can at least close out this category. And yeah, if we want to see some more in the future, we'll have to see if we want to touch this category again. I do want to get back into dodgeball. I did have a lot of fun doing the dodgeball speedrun. Okay, I've got to get him out of the ring. No, 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 no. Bad. One more. Okay. Maybe. 18, 19. Okay. That's what we're wanting to see. All right, come here. 18, 19. Okay. I mean, we're not doing like superb here, but if we can get King Slender to actually not be a jerk. Pick me up. Thank you. Ha ha! Okay, actually, you know what? If that was a 416, I'm not. Whew, I'm not doing the rest of this. Hot diggity. 416. I mean, haven't done this, ever. So, that's actually that's a pretty good time there. I might retime that just to make sure. Yeah, I feel like my timing was pretty good there. Let's see here. Put me like last on the leaderboards, of course, by a lot. I feel like I need to figure out my in-game time. And there's a lot of time to shave off, but you know what? I think I'll put it up because yeah, because I can. So yeah, yep, awesome sauce. Oh, just to show. Yep, I am playing this on the Switch. So, yep, nothing fancy here. All right. Well, I think that's gonna finish me after the day. But hey, yeah, a 416. We've got room to bring that down, but we've got at least one speed record in the books for our first run as part of our Switch Online collection. So blessings until we meet again. I'm out.